right, we're live. What's up, Cancer? How we doing? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Vixen Tarot After Dark. I'm Giofo. If you haven't already subscribed, go and smash that subscribe button. It's already next to it. That way you don't miss out on more energy updates from me. Also, please go ahead and follow my Vixen Tarot After Dark Instagram and my personal, which is Lucrative Lives. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Already busting out. Already. All right, what do we have for my relationship spread for Cancer? All right. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer and love? Talking to somebody. What do we got? Okay, messages for Cancer. Pull a couple more cards. Messages for Cancer. See how they feel about you, how you feel about them, how you feel about relationships, how they feel about it. Oh, how they feel about relationships. All right. A lot of major arcanas in here. A lot. Come on, what do we got? Oh. Way too many. Let's keep cleaning, Spirit. Let's keep it clean. All right, one more. One more Cancer. Oh. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this because we got mostly all major arcana. Like, really. That's crazy. All right. So, we've got the Three of Knives here, okay? Getting the Three of Knives, this is normally like, this is how you feel about relationships in general. You kind of like, you don't like the pain from, you know, leaving relationships. You don't like the rejection. You really don't like the heartbreak. You just really don't want stuff in a relationship. Cancers, you guys are like really emotional people. You wear your heart on your sleeves, and so you just really don't like that whole heartbreak, the whole getaway. You don't like confrontation. You don't like the grief of relationships. You don't like the betrayal. You don't like to feel lonely after. You really don't like anyone doubting the relationship. You just like the rejection is really what you don't like. So, you know, you're strong to survive through relationships. You just don't like the aches and the pains of relationships. You really, you know, you cry it all out. Like you don't want to feel the heartache and pain. So that's pretty much how you guys feel about it. I mean, that was like straight to the point. And then you have the Temperance card here. All right. And so getting the Temperance card, this is how you feel about that person. So you, whoever you're talking to, you guys have a lot of patience with this person. You really want to take it slow. You really don't want to dive into a relationship just yet. So you're kind of testing the waters to see where everything goes. You're all about like balance. You want to kind of have this synergy with this person. You really want to be able to connect with them. You really want to, you know, really make sure you build a solid foundation with this person before you guys really get super, super deep. But if you're already in a relationship, this is kind of like, you know, you're really taking things step by step, you know, and you're really wanting to bring less stress and anxiety to the relationship. You really want the smooth sailing. You want it to move forward in moderation. You want to have, you know, you just patience, really. Like you really are being super patient with finding out who this person is. Even if like you have stuff going on in life like drama or anything, you really want to be patient, okay? And you're really taking the high road whenever things do happen because of your past relationships that you've been in. You kind of just don't want to bring on the negativity, okay? You know, you're worried about with, you know, what you can control. You're trying to learn how to react to certain things. You know, you're trying to just bring that harmonious balance. And then you have the Star card here. So this is really how they feel about you. You know, they feel like you are the shit. So coming out with the Star card is really a powerful card. whoever you're talking to, they just really see you as you heal them, you inspire them. There's a lot of serenity going on. It's kind of like you just feel their fire. Um, they feel really good when they're around you. So this is really good energy. It's kind of like they can feel like they can be themselves. They feel like they can be freaky, like, they're ready just to really step in the light with you. They're ready to put in the work. They've healed old wounds, so they're not going to bring that into the relationship. And so there's this like authenticity that they have about them. And so, they've accepted themselves for who they are, and they hope that you accept them for who they are. And so, you really open the door for them. You really shine in light. This They see you as very special. It's what makes you different. That's how you stand out to them. And so they're really happy with you. They kind of see you as flawless. That's why you have the star card here. Okay. This is also, uh, how do you say it? It's kind of like they look to you to guide them into their highest good. It's like you bring that good juju out of them. Okay. This is really good. This is like, you're very infectious. They really want to be around your spirit, and they're just to like transform this relationship. Oh, Cancer. Okay. Thank God. Something good. The readings. I feel like tonight has been, oh, all right. So, and then we have the Justice card here in the flip. So this is how they kind of feel about relationships. And getting the Justice card in the flip, it's kind of like to them, relationships are really like unfair sometimes and unjust. Pretty much like situations where people or events happen that are unfair, like maybe they got cheated on, or things that they're out of their control. It's kind of like it just sucked for them, so they're kind of like to play their own hand. They like to kind of escape from that, like they figure out like how they can escape from being in that role, and they know that karma's a bitch, so they're trying not to dish out what they don't want. They want to dish out what they do want and bring that in the relationship. And they learn to take responsibility for the role that they play in relationships as well. But they just really feel like they always like to take inventory of the relationship, to see where it goes, to see how it's structured. They like integrity. Someone has integrity. They like things to be black and white. They don't want things to be all confused. They want you to tell it like it is, whether it's right, whether it's wrong. They don't want no shades of gray. Okay. I'm not talking 50 shades of gray. I'm talking like they don't want, no like guessing about how you feel about them. They want to know exactly how you feel about them. Um, you know, and they want you to be honest, and they're going to be honest with you. So this really feels like they've done their best work, and they just really they feel right about the situation. So, and they're gonna take in all the lessons that they learned and apply them to this one. Then you have the Death card in the flip. So this is what you're worried about. You're really worried about kind of like you're worried about you're kind of resisting change when you get this card. You're resisting change. You're worried about the uncertainty of where this can go. Of course, when we don't know what's going on, we kind of feel as if like that's like, hello, when you don't know what's going on, you just feel kind of lost, right? So you kind of just fear, like you fear the unknown. You like to stick with what you know. Okay. And that kind of prevents you from moving forward, though. So you got to be careful with that energy. You just fear change. You fear growth. You just fear, like someone's just going to leave you dead in your track. And you can also fear maybe you would do that to the person. Maybe you're still growing and adapting and learning life, and maybe you just, still learning people and wanting to date. You might still be finding yourself. So maybe you fear of letting go of resistance, and you fear that maybe this person or you might just want to one day just be like, I just want to be free. I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. So you're kind of thinking that in your head, like, should I be in a relationship? Should I keep this going? And so you want to move beyond complacency, and you want to be able to stand strong. But you also know that you can sometimes stand in your own way. And so you like to ask yourself, You know, why are you scared? So you got to kind of ask yourself those questions, like what's holding you back instead of holding on. So I feel like with you, Cancer, you just have to learn how to accept change and move forward. You'd really be surprised to see what would happen next when you do that. And then you have the World card here. So this is pretty much uh, this is like what you don't need to be worried about. So getting the World card in the flip, being in a relationship, you don't have to worry about, you know, it's like you're so close, like you don't have to worry about them leaving you or them not being able to allow you to be yourself to reach your goals. Like this person is very open. They're so into you. It's like they're concentrating on you. Like they want to be with you. It's easy to lose hope. So you don't have to fear about, being discouraged. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about this person lying to you or taking shortcuts or anything like that. Like they want to learn all of you. Okay. They really want to be tied up in you. Like they don't want any loose ends. Like they really just want to build memories. They don't want you to, hold on to like past relationships. You have to really kind of notice when this card falls and where it's at. It's a really like a sign, like you just really don't need to worry. This is like confirmation. It's like you're closer than you are with this person. It's like you guys telepathically connect. So this is the Eight of Knives. This is how the relationship's been going so far. So getting the Eight of Knives in the flip, in a sense, it's kind of like limbo. So getting this card in the flip is kind of like you guys have been awakened. You guys are both open to change. You guys feel free with one another. You guys are both learning from your past mistakes and trying not to drag those into this one. You guys have like certain strategy about living your best life. You guys are ready to grow. You guys are both experiencing new things, like learning new things, doing new things. I don't know if that's nasty or not, kinky. But you guys are really open to change. You guys have both accepted one another. So this is a really great energy, Cancer. You guys are free from judging one another. You guys are just on this same path. There's no doubt. You guys have really taken responsibility and realized that you guys can really come together as a unit. And this could actually really work. And things that you've learned from your past, yourself, and you can put this towards your guys' future. So this is great. You guys are both responding in a really good way to each other. You guys empower one another, creating new opportunities for love to really flow in and come together. This is like true, I want to say like freedom in a sense. It's like you guys are really, you guys are really able to be yourself. So that's good. Okay, then we have the Empress card. So this is how the relationship's going to go in the future. So this is a really good energy. Okay, this is like high and mighty. This is goddess. This is fertility, femininity. This is like nurturing energy. This is like when this card comes out, this is ruled by Venus. This is like super love. You guys are going to be so in love. It's just going to be so beautiful. You guys are going to be able to connect with one another. This is like the feminine energy. You guys are really going to dive deep and, enjoy some pleasurable activities. So you can have a good sex life. And so when this card comes out, you guys are going to really like explore one another, learn one another, get creative, travel, just get really close, and nurture one another. You guys are really like connected in the higher consciousness. So this is a really good connection, whoever you're talking to, Cancer. And you guys are going to be able to hang around one another's friends and really just be around each other and have loving vibes, and support one another. And this is like the greatest gift ever. Best read of the night, Cancer. I'm telling you. So don't forget, if this video resonated, go there and drop a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up and say hi to Jax because he likes to just be all up in the writing. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button and the bell right next to it. That way you don't miss some more energy updates. Also follow me on my Instagram, Vixen Tarot After Dark, and also my personal, which is Lucrative Lives. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.